Time to talk about yin and yang. No, time to talk about yin and yang. This harps back to one old thing which continually gets on my nerves, and that is that people in Australia failed to pronounce this Chinese sound correctly. I'm going to start spreading the word. So here we go. I'm going to start with you. What prompted this discussion about how to pronounce the Chinese word Y-A-N-G, yang, which most people would say yang, is yesterday, school holidays, the kids were watching Kungfu Panda 3. We'd seen it at the cinema last holidays, but they decided to download it and they're watching it at home. And Master Wugui, by the way, is how you say tortoise in Chinese, which is his name in Kung Fu Panda movie, so that's cool. So if you know Master Wugui, then you already know how to say tortoise in Chinese, so big ups to Kung Fu Panda for that. During one of the final scenes where Kung Fu Panda, the dragon warrior, meets Master Wugui in the spirit realm, Master Wugui is talking about yin and yang, and he says yin and yang. He doesn't say yin and yang. So there we go. So they've got it right. DreamWorks has got it right. So we can all get it right. This comes up for me personally because my husband's name is W-A-N-G, Wang, not Wang, and my children's name obviously is Wang as well, and they get called Wang at school instead of Wang. So during this year's Australian Open, there was a really up-and-coming Chinese tennis player whose last name was spelt Z-H-A-N-G, which is Zhang instead of Jiang, and they were saying Jiang, and people were tweeting, you know, Channel 7, because they're trying to get it right. You know, they finally got Li Na right instead of Lai Na, and now they're doing Li Na. Now they need to learn this Zhang sound. So let's spread the word. A-N-G in Chinese rhymes with yang. Wang rhymes with tongue, actually, is a good way of saying it. And it's yin and yang, and yin and yang are becoming quite popular because yin yoga is definitely a thing now. So the opposite of yin is yang. Yang is like from the word taiyang in Chinese. Taiyang means sun, so it's like the major sun. So yang, the concept of yang is to do with male, fire, heat, light, bright. And yin, on the other hand, is the shadow, the cloud, the softness, the darkness, the opposite of yang. So there we go, yin and yang. So let's call them yin and yang now. Can we do that? Thank you so much. My name's Sally Waters, and I am currently teaching people how to speak Chinese, mostly adults who always wanted to learn a second language but never got around to it, so I teach them. And I'm also working on getting my professional accreditation for translation from Chinese to English. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I have a website, studiochina.com.au. You can come over there and get your free pre-travel checklist next time you're heading off on a big adventure. Leave me your email address and you'll get that checklist for free. And I also hang out on Instagram at Studio China and on Snapchat at Studio China. And you can also find me on Twitter. Come and find me and we can hang out on the interwebs, people. I will see you next week for another episode of Studio China Chats.